Hey y'all, it's Nama. I am back at work and I got a few things that somebody actually emailed me, and they just wanted some insight on how to be a good stepmother. And so I'm gonna just go over a few points. It could be two, it could be five. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, so it ain't gonna be 10. All right. So first thing is, I would definitely never ever say, me personally, that I'm their stepmom, or I wouldn't want them to. Now I can't say I will personally won't want them to call me stepmom, but if that's what they choose, that's what they choose. But I wouldn't announce it as I'm their stepmom. You know what I mean? Y'all can say different phrases, but stepmom, stepdad, it just seems a little distant. You know what I mean? Of course, depending on the age and how long you've been in their lives, you don't want to say mom. You know what I mean? But there's other phrases that you can say that you could talk to the kids again, depending on their age, to see if they're good with that. Um, and another thing is, please, I think probably the most important thing, please treat them like your own. You know what I mean? If you don't have kids, treat them how you think that, if you had kids, on how you will want to be treated. Or I would say, when you were growing up, how did you want to be treated? You know what I mean? Love them like they're your own. Care for them, buy them things. You know what I mean? Do everything the same way like you would do for your own kids. If you have kids and you got quote unquote stepkids as well, treat them the same. If one get punished for doing something and the other one did something, punish them as well. You know what I mean? Don't lessen up because, oh well, they're not my child, and nah, they get the same thing, because guess what? They look at that. You know what I mean? And you may think they like, oh, that's what's up, I ain't get a punishment, and you think they're happier, but nah, they like, well, why are you treating me differently, in their head. So definitely treat them the same in reference of punishing, in reference of achievements and praising them, all of that. Treat them all the same in that manner. Um, I would say personally, unless, I would say the age dependent, of course. I guess with everything is kind of age depending, but tell them about their parents. Now, if they're real young, of course, don't tell them the truth, especially if they like ignorant, rude, drop them off, or this and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to, unfortunately, think of some different adjectives, verbs, or whatever, because they too young, they don't understand that. But as they get older, if the situation with their real parents is not good, then tell them the truth. Again, talk to your husband about that first, excuse me, because he has the say in it. You know what I mean? Because that's his kids, quote unquote, and you're the step parent. So talk to him first before you put any, thing in the air, because we don't want to start no problems in the house. And I'm sure he'll be fine with it. But again, talk to him first to make sure it's good. But I definitely will opt for the truth, because they're going to be asking many questions. You know what I mean? In reference to, well, why my mom did this and this and this and that. And, so definitely talk to the husband first, just to make sure he's okay with the situation, because he will be getting a lot of questions after you talk to the child and told him the truth. You know what I mean? But to be honest, that's about it. And make sure, like, emotionally they good, because again, depending on the age, really probably all ages, they going through some type of emotional issues, because especially what happened between their mom. You know what I mean? Now, if it was something like, oh, she still see him every weekend, this and this and that, then okay, cool. They probably kind of okay. They still probably a little iffy, because it's like, dang, why we not living together with mom and dad? But if they don't see them at all, it's going to be worse overall. You know what I mean? So definitely, keep an eye out in reference to checking on them about the emotions. Everybody don't show their emotions, different behaviors. Like some kids, they may start peeing in bed for one behavior. You know what I mean? Like, they cover up different things and they show it through different behaviors. You know what I mean? So the same way that you will be checking out your kid, looking at your kid to see what's going on, do the same with them, to make sure they okay emotionally and things like that. But again, y'all, I told y'all I ain't know it was gonna be 2, 3, 5. It wasn't gonna be 10 because I ain't gonna hold y'all that long. But those is just a few things to keep to be a good step mother. You know what I mean? And that's about it. The main thing is love. Love them how you love your kids. Love them. If you don't have kids, act like it is your kid, because really it is. You're raising them. You know what I mean? So it's not like act like it. It really is your child. You know what I mean? Like with my stepdad, I never call him or consider him my stepdad. He's my father. He raised me. You know what I mean? Yes, I have a biological father, but he raised me. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful that he allowed us in his home to take care of us, because he put his hard-earned money out on me, and I'm not his seed. You know what I mean? So I am grateful, and the kids will grow up the same way. Grateful that you took them in, you agreed to care for them, love them, and treated them the same and loved them. All right, y'all, I'm about to cut it short because they probably looking for me in a job, but I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Bye.